Want to know the tax return hacks the IRS doesn't want you to know? Welcome to the secret world of tax returns, a labyrinth of numbers and legalese that can often seem as complex as cracking a secret code. But fear not, because in this maze of paperwork, there are hidden treasures just waiting to be discovered. Imagine this. You're an explorer, venturing into a vast, uncharted jungle. The air is thick with mystery, and every step you take leads you deeper into the unknown. This is what navigating the tax system can feel like. It's a complex and often confusing landscape, filled with twists and turns. But with the right guidance, you can uncover the hidden gems that lie within. And these aren't just any gems. They're potential savings, deductions, and credits that could result in a hefty tax return. In other words, they're your hard-earned money, waiting to be reclaimed. Now you might be thinking, sure, but isn't this just for tax experts or accountants? Well, the truth is, these money-saving hacks aren't locked away in some vault accessible only to financial wizards. They're available to everyone, if you know where to look. Over the next few minutes, we'll be your guide on this adventure, revealing the secrets that can help you navigate the tax jungle with confidence. We'll uncover the hidden tax return hacks that could potentially save you a fortune. And we'll do it in a way that's engaging, informative, and, dare we say it, fun. So, whether you're a seasoned tax pro looking for new strategies, or a rookie just trying to understand the basics, this journey is for you. It's time to equip yourself with the knowledge and skills to conquer the tax jungle and uncover its hidden treasures. So buckle up, because this is going to be one thrilling ride. We're about to embark on an adventure that could potentially save you thousands of dollars. Are you ready to discover the secret world of tax returns? Stay tuned as we explore these top secret hacks that could save you a fortune. Ever spent your own money for work-related expenses? You might be sitting on a gold mine. Let's delve into the world of non-reimbursed work-related expenses. These are expenses you incur for your job that your employer doesn't cover. They may seem like a pain at the time, but come tax season they can turn into a boon. So what types of expenses qualify? The list is extensive, but here's a sneak peek. If you've bought supplies, tools, or uniforms specifically for your job, those costs may be deductible. Even professional dues, business-related meals, travel expenses, and continuing education fees can potentially qualify. The key is that these expenses must be necessary and ordinary for your line of work. Let's say you're a teacher who buys classroom supplies out of pocket. Or maybe you're a salesperson who travels extensively, and your employer only covers a portion of your costs. In these scenarios, you might be able to deduct these expenses, but how do you go about claiming them on your tax return? The first step is to ensure you've kept thorough records. Receipts are your best friends in this instance. They provide proof of your expenses and are crucial in the event of an audit. Next, you'll need to itemize your deductions on Schedule A of Form 1040. This process may take a bit more time than taking the standard deduction, but it could also lead to more savings, especially if you've had significant work-related expenses. Remember, the IRS has specific rules about what can be deducted. It's always wise to consult a tax professional or use trusted tax software to help guide you through the process. So, before you shrug off those work-related expenses, think twice. They could translate into significant savings at tax time. Keep those receipts, they might just be your ticket to a heftier tax return. Saving for retirement? The IRS might just reward you for it. Now, that's a statement that doesn't often get thrown around, but there's a lot of truth in it, thanks to something known as the Saver's Credit. The Saver's Credit is essentially a tax credit that the IRS offers to low to moderate income taxpayers who are making eligible contributions to their retirement savings. It's a fantastic way to both save for your golden years and reduce your tax liability. So, what exactly does it mean to be eligible for this credit? Well, firstly, you must be at least 18 years old. You can't be a full-time student, and you can't be claimed as a dependent on someone else's tax return. So, if you're a young person who's just starting out in the workforce, this could be a great opportunity for you to start saving for retirement while also reducing your tax bill. Now, the amount of the credit varies based on your adjusted gross income and your filing status. For instance, if you're a single filer and your adjusted gross income is less than $30,000, you could be eligible for a credit of up to 50% of your retirement contributions. But how do you claim this credit, you ask? It's pretty straightforward. When you're preparing your tax return, you'll need to fill out Form 8880, which is the Credit for Qualified Retirement Savings Contributions form. Once you've filled out the form, you'll attach it to your tax return, and voila, you've applied for the Saver's Credit. It's important to note that the saver's credit is non-refundable. This means it can reduce the amount of tax you owe to zero, but it won't provide you with a tax refund beyond your liability. In essence, the saver's credit is a tool that can reward you for doing something that's already in your best interest, saving for retirement. It's a win-win situation. So, if you meet the eligibility criteria, why not take advantage of it? Remember, every penny you save for retirement could mean more money back from the IRS. Paying for education can be a burden, but did you know it can also be a tax advantage? Let's dive into 2 significant education credits you can claim on your tax return: the American Opportunity Credit and the Lifetime Learning Credit. The American Opportunity Credit is a ray of sunshine for many students and their families. This credit can cover up to $2,500 of qualified education expenses for each eligible student. Now, isn't that a pleasant surprise? But there's a catch. It's only available for the first 4 years of higher education. This credit aims to lighten the financial load for those pursuing an undergraduate degree. So, what counts as qualified education expenses, you ask? It includes tuition, fees, and course materials needed for a degree or credential. And the best part? 40% of the American Opportunity Credit is refundable. This means if the credit brings your tax owed down to zero, you can have up to $1,000 refunded to you. But what if you're past your first 4 years of higher education, or you're taking classes to improve job skills? Well, the Lifetime Learning Credit is your knight in shining armor. Unlike the American Opportunity Credit, there's no limit to the number of years you can claim the Lifetime Learning Credit. This credit can cover up to $2,000 of tuition and fees, course materials, and even costs of graduate school. So, lifelong learners, this one's for you. However, there are income limits to be aware of. For both credits, the amount you can claim gradually decreases if your modified adjusted gross income is between $80,000 and $90,000 for single filers, or between $160,000 and $180,000 for those who are married filing jointly. Remember, you can only claim one of these credits per student per year, so choose wisely based on your personal situation. And as always, consult with a tax professional for the most personalized advice. Education is an investment, and these credits can help ensure it pays off. We've cracked the code on some of the IRS's best-kept secrets. And oh, what a journey it has been, diving deep into the labyrinth of tax returns and coming out the other side with a trove of money-saving wisdom. Let's take a moment to revisit the 3 main hacks we've unpacked in this video. First up, we discussed the art of deducting non-reimbursed work-related expenses. Remember those costs that your job requires but doesn't pay for? They could be your golden ticket to reducing your taxable income. But as with all things tax-related, the devil's in the details, so make sure to thoroughly research this approach or consult with a tax professional. Next, we explored the Saver's Credit, a lesser-known but potentially powerful tool for those saving for retirement. If your income falls within the specified range, this credit could help you get back a portion of the money you contribute to your retirement account. Again, it's crucial to dig deeper into the specifics to ensure you qualify and are maximizing your potential savings. And finally, we delved into the realm of education credits. Whether it's you or your dependents who are hitting the books, there are a couple of education credits that could be up for grabs. The American Opportunity Tax Credit and the Lifetime Learning Credit could both be game changers for you. But, as always, it's essential to do your homework and consult with a tax expert to ensure you're claiming these credits correctly. Now that we've decoded these secrets, it's over to you to put this knowledge into action. Don't just take this information at face value. Do your own research, ask questions, and seek professional advice. Because when it comes to taxes, what you don't know can hurt you. But what you do know, well, that can save you a bunch of money. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to taxes. Subscribe for more money-saving tips, and share your own tax return hacks in the comments. Until next time, happy saving. Did you find our tax return hacks helpful? If so, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By clicking that red YouTube subscribe icon on your screen, you'll stay updated with all our latest content. We're constantly digging into the complex world of taxes to bring you more ways to save money and make the most of your hard-earned dollars. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to receive notifications every time we post a new video. Plus, your comments and engagement help us to create even more tailored content. So, if you've got a tax return hack of your own or a question about what we've covered today, feel free to drop it in the comments section below. We're all about fostering a community where we can learn and grow together. Until next time, keep saving, and remember, when it comes to taxes, knowledge truly is power.